Well, another Black Friday happened. And you know what I have discovered in the past few months is being an adult is super crazy expensive. We've got we've got rent, we've got utilities, we've got car insurance, we've got health insurance, internet bills. It's just a madhouse. Oh, food, groceries, gas, like it's just never ending. So do yourself a favor, if you're still a kid, don't grow up too fast because this adult life, it's not that great. Originally, because of these crazy adult expenses, I was just assuming, you know what, for the first time in like 12 years, I'm not gonna be able to do Black Friday. And I'm a little bummed, but you know, I'd rather keep eating and live in this warm house than go Black Friday shopping. Turns out though, I lucked out just a little bit. After all these bills were paid, I still had a little extra ka-ching, and we went Black Friday shopping. So here we are. I wasn't planning on making a Black Friday vlog video to begin with, but then a bunch of other stuff came in the mail today, coincidentally, that I'd ordered in the past months and weeks, overseas things. Let's go. So we're gonna start with the official Black Friday purchases. These are the planned purchases that I actually, knew I was gonna make for sure. To start things off, we're gonna go with the digital purchases, and that's start with the Nintendo 3DS this year. Actually really simple. This is a game that I had my eye on just because it had zombies in it, but Zombie Slayer Dio. It was only $3, but I got it for half off, $1.50, woohoo! So I guess that's cool. Scouring the 3DS eShop and the Wii U eShop, the pickings are getting slimmer and slimmer. Eventually, I would like to complete those libraries, but for at least now, I'm one step closer on the 3DS system. However, switching over, that pun just isn't funny anymore, but going over to the Switch, there's a couple of things. There's actually quite a few new things going on for the Switch, digitally and physically. Let's start with the digital purchases. To start, Batman, the Telltale series, seasons 1 and 2. Normally $15 a piece, but they were on sale for $3.75, which is awesome. Earthfall, game I love, and we got the Nintendo Switch review coming soon. Typically just $20. This is an independent game, but really it should be considered a AAA game, in my opinion, because it's really that good. $20, nothing to scoff at, but half off, that's even better. So it's still half off in the eShop right now. You should definitely pick it up. It's like Left 4 Dead, but with aliens. I've had a really good time with it so far. Wolfenstein Youngblood was also 50% off, $20. I'm a big fan of the first Wolfenstein, or Wolfenstein 2, which is on the Switch. Still haven't beaten it yet, but I mean, it's on sale, so that's as cheap as it's gonna get. And the rest of these I've had on my watch list for years. And finally, they were all just like crazy cheap, like 50 to 70% off. Like, that's totally crazy. Don't Starve Nintendo Switch Edition, Little Nightmares Complete Edition, and this is a good one, Wild Guns Reloaded. What started as Super Nintendo original Wild Guns, it kind of was forgotten until it was brought back as like a remake re-release with some new content. Unfortunately though, at the time it was exclusive to the PS4, so I was a little bummed out, I don't have that. Luckily though, I kept my eye on it and it came to the Switch because everything's coming to the Switch. What's the hashtag? Switch all the things? I don't know, but everything's coming to the Switch, and that's a fantastic thing, by the way. By itself, I probably wouldn't be too interested in it, but one of the new content is there's a new character, and it's a wiener dog. Like, are you kidding me? That's the coolest thing. I'm on board. 100%, let's go. With all of these digital purchases, I was actually able to accumulate enough gold coins that I was able to purchase White Knight totally free. Originally $15, I got it for $0. And, what's better than free? Nothing's better than free. That's awesome. Well, all right, switching over to the physical releases, picking up the Best Buy purchases. We'll start with Nintendo, and that's Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, a game that looked really cool, kind of like Final Fantasy mixed with Pokemon. So right up my alley. Unfortunately, though, yet again, it's a PlayStation 4 exclusive, and yet again, it came to the Switch because all the things are coming to Switch. And the other one was Transistor, which is actually a game I've had on Steam, and I've had the soundtrack for years, and I love the soundtrack, but it came to the Switch. Now, I could have saved even more money had I gotten it digitally. It was only $5 on the eShop, but I really, really like physical media, so spending the extra $10, $15 is super worth it for me. This game does something that I haven't seen a game do in almost a decade. Check this out. It comes with a physical little instruction booklet. Isn't that amazing? Like, holy cow. Just as a bonus, some of my favorite games that are digital only, I had a couple extra Switch cases, so I just made my own box art for The Final Station and Earthfall. I'll have a PDF of these in the description below if you want to download them and print them out for yourself. A couple summers ago, Best Buy released an exclusive Steelbook collection for all the Spider-Man movies, and I did a video of that, and well, here they are right here. We've got the original Spider-Man Sam Raimi trilogy, which is fantastic, and Andrew Garfield's 2 Spider-Man movies as well. Well, now there's a new collection with all the new Spider-Man related movies that have been made since then, including Venom and Into the Spider-Verse. Now, I already have all 4 of these movies, but I don't have all 4 of them in one collection, so dang it, Best Buy, you got me. Speaking of Marvel though, have you seen that like $500 or $600 Blu-ray collection? That's totally bonkers crazy, and I really, really want that because it's all matching box art and all that stuff. But that means I have to buy everything over again for $500. At this point, it's just way easier to buy the 5 or 6 movies that I don't already have. So I was playing around with some of the Steelbooks. Oh! Whoopsie. I found out that if I bought 2 of these, that Captain Marvel was totally free. So these 3 $35 Steelbooks, I ended up getting for like 40 bucks. That's madness. MCU Steelbook collection is coming along very nicely. I actually am still missing Hulk, Thor, Thor 2, Ant-Man and the Wasp, which is like Ant-Man 2, Guardians 2, Black Panther, and Doctor Strange. So that's a lot. However, it's significantly cheaper than buying the whole set over again, and they're all Steelbooks. That's just so much better. Hopefully we'll be able to get those remaining few Steelbooks in the next couple of months. Not exactly a planned purchase for any of these, but when they're in like the $4 bin or whatever, it's a good deal. So I also picked up The Sandlot, which was actually filmed right here in Salt Lake, just like over there, like 20 minutes that way, which is kind of cool. Fun fact of the day. Also, Hidden Figures. I love, 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 love movies based off of real stories, and well, this is a true story, so that's always cool. Isle of Dogs has been a movie I've had my eye on for a while, and it's a Wes Anderson movie. The Kid Who Would Be King looked like a lot of fun, and you can't pass it up for $4. Like, that's cheaper than renting it on iTunes, honestly, so let's just own it. The Wolverine. This is the last X-Men movie that I don't have. Plus, every single one of these movies comes with a digital copy as well, so I can have it with me anywhere and everywhere, which is great. But movies are always fun. I'm a huge movie fan. You can see my collection behind me. And to top it all off, I also had a $15 certificate to Best Buy, so that just made everything even a little bit cheaper. Yeah, I spent about 120 bucks, which is a lot, but I saved over $250. Like, that's... What? Are you kidding me? And again, we got one of the games totally free, and we got Captain Marvel 4K Steelbook totally free. $0. Dab. So all in all, a successful Black Friday, but let's check out the stuff that I've been waiting for a while, but they just happened to show up today. Whew, well, all right, part 2 is here. The unofficial Black Friday purchases, all this stuff came today though, so that's totally crazy. We've got Into the Badlands Seasons 2 and 3. Fantastic show. Oh, it's so good. I love season 1 so much, and then it totally fell off the face of the earth for like 2 years. Like, oh, I guess it got canceled. Nope, and then all of a sudden it was back, and season 2 was awesome, and then it fell off the face of the earth again, and then all of a sudden season 3 dropped. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? So I'm super excited to watch season 3. Every single episode in seasons 1 and 2 is just amazing. Fantastic production quality. Like, each and every episode is basically a kung fu action movie. Speaking of like kung fu and action and production value, we got Daredevil, probably the best of the Marvel TV shows. And aside from Heroes, this is definitely my favorite superhero TV show. This very well could surpass Heroes. Maybe. I don't know. I just started watching it again with a friend.
I'm risking a rift just by coming here. The girl, you have to save her.
What girl?
The cheerleader.
And it's been awesome.
Save the cheerleader, save the world.
Feeling all the nostalgia feels. It's pretty great. But Daredevil, oh, it's so good. Every single season. Also ending in season 3. Hopefully we get the 3rd season soon? Hopefully we just get it, period. But time will tell. So it took a while to get here, but finally they're all here. It's great. These action movie steelbooks. Finally, yeah, we got Bourne Legacy and Jason Bourne, and I scoured the internet, and sure enough, these exist. And so the artwork doesn't quite match, but there's some cool stuff. Like, look at this embossed bullet hole. That's really awesome. The complete Die Hard collection. I've got myself a nice little action movie steelbook collection, and I love that. We got a Dart Funko Pop figure, because why not? There's actually a specific reason. I wanted to complete the Trinity, and now it's complete. Got the best trio probably ever. And then the final things is I've had this white Switch skin on my Switch for a while. One thing bothered me though is that it didn't cover the bezels. So I found this website. They have an option to cover up the bezels. So I just ordered the front part, and now the bezels are covered, so it looks even better. And eventually I'd like to get some cheap, some Joy-Cons on sale and just swap those out for like the white plastic. You can get white plastic kits on like Amazon and eBay and stuff like that. So I'll have a totally white Switch. What's better than just pure white? Well, white and orange, obviously. So I found this grip case. This popped up as an ad in my Instagram feed. Really all it is, shall we open it? Let's open it. Oh, well here we go. It's just a little grip. Comes with some plastic buttons so you can make it look like a GameCube sort of. But here it is. Pretty simple little setup. And of course it's orange. There's a variety of color options, but I went for the orange one. And the neat thing about this is that it's totally dock friendly, so I can put it right on the dock. These little grips feel so much better. My hands get really cramped because the Joy-Cons are tiny. So it's an odd mishmash of neon colors, but that's pretty special. I'm a fan of that. Wow, I have way too much stuff and it's crazy. But Black Friday is always fun. Capitalism at its finest. Thank you for watching my channel, and we'll just see you later. Bye!